On the morning of September the 11th, 2001, Jason Thomas was not in uniform. He had already left the Marine Corps and was living the life of a civilian in Long Island. But when he turned on the television and saw the Twin Towers burning, something stirred inside of him. Without hesitation, he grabbed the old Marine uniform he kept folded in his trunk. He didn't wait for orders. He didn't wait for recognition. He simply knew. They need help, and I'm going in. Jason drove straight into Manhattan. The sky filled with smoke. The streets filled with sirens. When he arrived at Ground Zero, he met another Marine, Staff Sergeant David Karnes. Two strangers, two brothers in arms, instantly united by a common mission. Carrying only a flashlight and a shovel, they began shouting into the wreckage. "United States Marines, if you can hear us, call out." For hours they searched, climbing over twisted steel and mountains of debris. It seemed hopeless. The silence was overwhelming. And then, a faint cry. Beneath 20 feet of rubble, voices answered back. Two men were alive. Port Authority police officers Will Jamino and John McLaughlin. Jason and David shouted to them, "We've got you! Hold on!" They cleared what they could, guiding rescuers to the exact spot. The work was brutal. The danger was constant. Fires burned. Debris shifted. The ground trembled beneath their boots. But after long, grueling hours, the two officers were pulled from the wreckage, bruised, broken, but alive. And just like that, Jason Thomas, the man who showed up without being asked, disappeared back into the crowd. He didn't give his name. He didn't ask for thanks. He simply walked away, believing he had only done what needed to be done. Years later, Jason finally revealed his story in an interview with his son. And when asked why he risked his life that day, his answer was simple. You are your brother's keeper. Friends, the story of Jason Thomas reminds us that heroism isn't about medals, applause, or recognition. It's about hearing the cry of someone in need and choosing to answer it. Sometimes, the greatest service you can give isn't to be remembered. It's simply to show up when you're needed most. So the next time life calls out for help, whether it's a friend, a stranger, or even a fellow Toastmaster, remember Jason Thomas. Remember the Marine who stepped forward, not for glory, but for humanity. Because courage is not about being noticed. Courage is about being there.